'Twas the twig before Twigmas. 'Twas the twig before Twigmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a grouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Twigmas soon would be there. The moose were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of birch bark danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the meadow there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bush to see what was the matter. Away to the thicket I flew like a flash. Tore open the branches to see at last the moon on the breast of the new fallen snow, gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny moose deer, with a little old driver so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be St. Twig. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the trees, to the top of the tall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the treetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Twigmas too. And in a twinkling I heard on the woof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my antlers and was turning around, down the alders St. Twigmas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his sleeves, and his clothes were all covered with tree cones and leaves. And a bundle of toys he had flung on his back. He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had on a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside to his nose, and giving a nod, up the alders he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Twigmas to all, and to all a good night. Happy Twigmas, Maggie.